Sagittarius, this is Leanne with Mystic Inspirations, and I'm bringing you a summer solstice spread that was shared with me and other Tarot Association members. It is quite a unique little spread, and I've been having such a fun time doing videos for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. This is a 9-card spread. There are some cute little names for each position, and they kind of go through what each one of them is representing. So, let's get started. This first card is the position of bright core. Now, Sagittarius, this is the death card, but don't be scared. Okay, your bright core, this is the card that represents your present burning, what can fuel you and sustain you. You need to own it and burn with it. Okay, what the death card is representing here is the death of the old and the beginning of the new. It's a major life change. Okay, it's a major life sort of shedding of skin. Okay, so this is that passion of, you know what, I am not that person anymore. I am new. I've been reborn into a new person. I don't act that way anymore. This is this energy of ending who you were or how you behaved. That is going to fuel you and sustain you, and you should let it burn. You should burn with it. Like, let that fuel push you forward, because that energy of, you know what, this is no longer who I am. This situation is no longer, I'm no longer part of it, or whatever it is that has come to an end, and I mean a complete end. That renewal that comes from it is going to fuel you and sustain you. So hold on to that, Sagittarius. This is, it can be a scary looking card. The word is scary to some, just the fact that it has the word death in it. But, some decks actually call this card rebirth. So, without getting too complicated, just know that this new way of being, or of seeing things, or of acknowledging that is, some things just are no longer part of who you are anymore, that is going to sustain and fuel your moving forward progress. So, alright, Sagittarius, we're off to a running start here. The card position number 2 is that of radiance, and that means this card represents how you can express yourself best. This is how you communicate, okay? We have the King of Cups. Okay, so how you can best communicate and best express yourself is, first of all, from the heart, okay? Nothing over emotional, nothing under emotional. Express yourself from the heart. Don't get caught up in tears, okay? The King of Cups is sitting on a very turbulent waterscape, but yet he's very comfortable there. He is not being shaken, and it's not going to push him off his throne, right? He's fine there. Okay, Sagittarius, so don't let other people's emotions sort of throw you off your game when you are trying to communicate. Someone's bursting into tears, or screaming and yelling at you, or whatever the emotional drama is that would normally kind of knock you off your feet. Embrace this King of Cups attitude of, you know what, I am an emotionally stable human being, and I'm going to look at this situation and express myself in a manner that is not, overly excited one way or the other. Okay, we aren't going to cry about it, and we aren't going to scream and yell about it. So, keep that in mind. This is how you are best going to express yourself. Okay, and card number 3, this position is the position of subtle light. This is explained as an odd position which shows some insight into a particular issue of your life that needs a new light. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, I call this my inspiration card. Okay, so there's a particular issue in your life regarding inspiration that needs new light. Okay, so this, of course, since this is a general reading, we're not going to get too serious here, but this could be regarding your finances, regarding your career path, regarding your family, your home life, your relationships, your your intimate relationships, and yourself in general. When we're talking about something that needs a new light, that you're having an issue with, are you having an issue being inspired at work? Are you having an issue being passionate with your lover? Are you having an issue finding compassion with your family members? Are you having an issue, having new ideas in, how to move your relationships forward at work or with your, siblings? Put some new light on this, okay? This needs to be looked at because apparently there's an issue, right? So find some inspiration, okay? Where is there a lack of inspiration in whatever issue I may have touched on just now, or whatever issue that you know inside is for you? Okay. Card number 4, the position is that of shine, okay? So we have the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, the tired, tired badass, right? This girl, this guy, this person has planted every single one of these wands perfectly and, impeccably. And there's still more to do. Okay? She's tired. She's a little worn out. But you know what? She's holding that last wand like, you know what? I'm ready. I'll put this where I want. Okay? This is a fiery, passionate card. So in the position of how you can get out of your own way, perhaps you need to embrace the fact that there's still more work to be done. Okay? You still have work left. There's still a rod that needs to be planted. Something you might need to go around or pass by is quitting before it's done. Okay, this is a 9. We're not finished yet. We're not at a 10. 10 is the ending and the starting over, right? It's the ending and the beginning. 9 is not. 9 isn't finished. So don't quit before you're done. Sagittarius, don't do that. Okay? This is a very, you're a fire sign. This is a fire card. Okay? You've had 2 fire cards already. Don't quit before you're done. Okay? That would get in your way greatly. Okay? Card number 5, this is your summer party card. Now, this is the card that shows what you bring to everyone else around you when you are most true. And this is what you need to do more of. Okay? With the Four of Cups, I have explained in a couple of other videos when the Four of Cups shows up, I don't necessarily feel like this is boredom. You're not bringing boredom to the table, okay, Sagittarius? You're not a boring, you're not boring at all, okay? What you might be bringing is this focused emotional fulfillment, okay? I was explaining earlier that sometimes, since cups definitely deal with love and emotion and intuition and going with the flow and, all that flows, right? Um, this this offering of this fourth cup that he's not looking at, that could be an offering of an emotional situation that you do not need in your life. Okay? This could be you are married or attached in some form or fashion, and someone's coming along saying, hey, baby, like, what are you wearing? Type thing, right? So, um, stay focused on what you have. Okay, sometimes this new cup is not going to be fulfilling. And what you're bringing to the party is that, people see that you're focused. They see that you're devoted. They see that you are a loving, emotionally supportive person. And it doesn't matter what comes around. Here's this beautiful mermaid, and you're like, nope, I love who I'm with. I love what I have. This is a four, number four. That's stable. That's it's a committed, stable relationship, and this fourth cup is just going to upset things. So, yeah, that's what you're bringing to the table. People around you see that you are focused and emotionally stable. Okay, so that's wonderful, Sag. What we have for our sixth position, this card has shown up in almost every reading. Sixth position is called Ancient Light. And this is what we need to leave behind in shadow. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, this expecting of the ships to come in, this is a slow progress. It is progress, but it's a slow progression. Okay, so um, maybe what it is that you're being called to leave behind in shadow is the fact that your ships are coming in and you expect them, but maybe you don't need to tell everybody about it. Okay, maybe this offer or this opportunity that is coming and you are waiting for it, right? You know it's coming. You've done some of the work already because there's some progression there. There's some fruit at the top of your wands, but you you don't necessarily want everybody to know. Okay, this is of course it's called leave in the shadow, uh, because we're dealing with this lovely summer solstice. Okay, we're relating these positions to positions that have to do with light. So this is leave in the shadow, but I'm calling this the download position, right? Like, keep things on the download. You don't necessarily have to blurb out to everybody that, hey, my cousin just said that his Fortune 500 company is looking for a new you know CFO, and I'm gonna be it. Like, you don't need to do all that, right? So um, keep that on the down low, right? You know it's coming. You put in the work. You haven't put in all the work, but you've got an amazing opportunity coming your way. Don't tell everybody about it. Okay? Keep it on the DL. All right. Sag, oh my gosh. This is this has come up in this position for like 3 or 4 videos now. Um, this is the position of easy living. Okay. What you learn from your past to get on with things more easily in the future. So this is a card of um, directed focus. Okay, directed passion, directed ambition. Okay, this is a fast moving energy. Okay, some people call this the Cupid's bow. So, this might be the I got swept up off my feet card, but in the sense where this is the card of a lesson you've learned in the past that will help you move forward in the future. This means that you need to know where your passions and excitements and ambitions are directed towards. Okay, know where they're going because they're going to go there fast, and that's how you need to get them there, right? Make fast moves. You need to be able to move quickly. Okay, so in the future, take that lesson that, you know what? That's how I was successful. That is where that is how I got where I wanted to go, is because I made a fast decision. I I took the passion that I had and I moved quickly in one direction. I didn't scatter all of my energies. I focused them exactly where I wanted to go, and that's where I ended up. So, just know, Sagittarius, this opportunity is going to come and present itself to you again. Not the same opportunity, but this opportunity to focus all that passion, focus all that ambition, the energy, the drive. You're going to have to use this energy, this focus again. And we probably have to do that over and over and over again in our lives at different times. But this is a very clear heads up that, hey, you know what? It worked for you in the past. We're going to do this again. Okay? Card number 8 is in the position of, can get to it, glory. Okay, this is what your higher self wants you to remember most today. Okay, the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. So remember today to celebrate, that you have something to celebrate. This might be, let's see, we're on Sagittarius. I was thinking this might be birthday, but you know what? It might be somebody else's birthday, right? Um, but no, this is celebration. This is happy home. This is, you know, somebody coming home from overseas that's been in the military. This is, you know, the birth of a child. This is a bridal shower. This is engagement. This is anniversary parties. This is friends getting together because college just let out and you haven't seen them in, you know, however many years because you're scattered across the country and now they're coming home. This is celebration. Spirit wants you, or excuse me, your higher self wants you to remember this, to celebrate, and celebrate today. I mean, just remember that today was a day to celebrate, okay? Because, and that it was hot in Texas. Okay, Sag, your ninth and final card. Oh, this guy's been showing up a bunch too. This is your spark position. And what spark is telling you is that this is what your higher self wants you to do more of in the future. Okay? So this Knight of Cups is the bringer of, he's the bringer of, okay? He's the bringer of love, the bringer of emotional support, the bringer of, you know, maybe it's your turn to bring the wine to the party, right? No, seriously, Sagittarius, this is the night that brings an offering of love, an offering of emotional support, an offering of, um, you know, going with the flow of things and just not getting too upset over things. Okay, so he's bringing you that energy, and so do more of that in the future, Sagittarius. This is something that, you know, especially with the moon, this full moon tonight is 29 degrees Sagittarius. So I believe it's the second full moon in Sagittarius back to back, because last month we had the last full moon was also in Sagittarius. It was just at the earlier degrees. So, you know, this is also the bringer of intuition. Cups are intuition. So do more of that as well. You know, bring your intuition to the table. Let that be an offering. offer your intuition, offer your um, creative and emotional support. Offer that to others. Do more of that, Sag. All right. Okay. Well, that concludes your 9 card summer solstice spread. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight. I tried to keep it a little bit light, as this was just kind of sprung on me earlier in the day, and I thought, I need to share this with my peeps. So anyway, Sagittarius, have a great summer solstice. I will be back here in July. I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe so you can get your monthly message. I will see you then. Thank you.